Today I wanted to do a little mashup. You see, I bully children on the regular. Not sure I should say that in the first minute of the video. So I thought, instead of making a video bullying a child every other day, I would instead make a compilation of me bullying many children. But like, jokes aside, it is pretty much impossible for me to compete with people like Critical or Pyro or Muta, who pretty much jump on every topic 5 hours after it's announced. So like, I'm not even gonna try, just because our time zones don't match. So it's just not gonna be very fun for me to wake up at 3 AM and make a video on Lil Tays. You know, saying that out loud really makes me question where my life is going. So today is the first episode of a series I like to call An Unhinged Schizophrenic Rant, or AUSR. Still working on the name. It's coming along very well. Anyways, this week was actually really huge. I mean, there has been so many things happening that I just look back at it and like a topic from 2 days ago, I thought was like from 2 months ago. So it's insane. I'm suffering from the early stages of dementia, or TikTok has actually brain rotted me. Lil Tays has died. Like, her Instagram account has not been active since 2018. Why would anybody from her family come out and be like, please give us privacy? No one is even trying to intrude on your privacy, love. You have been dead for like 5 years for all we care. Before anybody that doesn't know about this whole situation comes at me and goes like, oh, you can't say that. You can't make fun of people's deaths. That's mean. She's not dead. She's not. So she came out like a day after this news, be like, hey guys, I'm not dead. I was hacked. And Lil Tays expects us to believe this. I'm sorry, but you're like dead as hell. Why would someone hack your Instagram to upload something? And to be fair, like, what they upload is just a meme, pretty much. A meme that gives you publicity. Now the whole situation with Lil Tays is quite weird, because if you don't know her very well, neither do I, and neither does anybody on the internet really, but she basically started off being like, oh, I'm super rich. You know that guy? That really cringe guy that made a music video being like 6 figures, I was only 4? Thinking like it's so cool that he did not work for his own money and he just is literally just getting paid by his family. That was pretty much the entire situation. Lil Tays would start a video being like,
this car cost me $130,000, bitch. Y'all grown-ass man hating on me, but that ain't changing nothing. I still gonna be rich. I'm the youngest flexer of the century, bitch. And I'm only—
hey guys, I'm really rich. I got $2 million in my bank account, $5 million in your mother's bus. And then she suddenly stopped existing because apparently her parents were like, nah, you are too mean to people online. You can't do that. Because her parents thought that she making these videos is bad for her on a day-to-day basis. As in, people will probably find her in the streets and start beating the shit out of her because she made fun of poor people. Which, fair enough, really. I mean, very understandable. Anyways, Lil Tays has a brother as well. Not that important. Brother wanted to be a rapper, failed miserably. But that's pretty much it. So Lil Tays came back. She even spoke to a news source, and they made an article about her, TMZ to be specific. I don't really like using that name, to be honest. Ah, yes, the best media for brain dead people. Yeah, so basically she went on TMZ and she spoke, but like, it's so funny because her speech is so robotic. Like, how she spoke at 9 years old was basically like she slew crack in the ghettos, but now when she's on record, when she's talking to a news source, she's just like talking very robotic, which I thought was really funny. It was like, you go from, hey yo, what up dude, you all poor, you poor people, you fucking die, and then she goes on, yeah, I mean, someone hacked us, our family account. Someone hacked it. No, I'm not being told by a lawyer to say this, so my father doesn't go to jail for beating my mom. Nah, I'm not doing that. Anyways, that's basically the gist of the Lil Tays situation. Lizzo. She's basically a walking 808. Every time she steps, the entire world shakes a bit. I don't think I can make that joke. I mean, she's morbidly obese. If you don't know who Lizzo is, she's mainly known for... Okay, she's morbidly obese and she sings. That's pretty much what she's known for. Now you might be like, Jax, that's mean. I mean, her weight has to do nothing with this. Her being morbidly obese actually does play into this. You see, Lizzo has been outed by her former dancers as being an abusive person. Which is not really a surprise. We're talking about Hollywood. Everybody there is like some sort of abuser. I wasn't surprised. But what really caught me off guard was the fact that the dancers said that Lizzo fat shamed them. What? Lizzo, out of all people, fat shamed the dancers, which is odd. Because from what I can tell, I reckon she purposefully goes after these women, right? Because you know, body positivity and all that. So, like, she's trying to be like, oh, body positivity is great. And, like, so in her shows, the dancers are usually just as fat as her, if not a little bit slimmer, because I'm sure they don't want to get cardiac arrest out of nowhere. So it's quite funny how Lizzo chooses these dancers for the sake of body positivity, and then on stage is like, just turns to Homelander in that one scene where he talks to A-Train.
Yeah. Yummers. Guess you wanted to cram in as much fat as possible, huh?
Bruh. It's just hilarious to me, that one. But that's not it. Oh no. Lizzo also apparently forced a lot of these dancers to do activities that I cannot disclose of in a YouTube video. And that's not murder, by the way. It's not murder. Because you want to talk about real crime, murder, bank shootouts, just genocide, go ahead. As soon as you mention anything related to sex, the fury of hell gets flooded on you. It is not fun. So yeah, basically Lizzo forced people to eat bananas out of the woman region. I have no idea why she did this. And I don't mean like I was not expecting her to. I mean like, I have no idea why any human would do such an act for any reason specific. It is just so why? Like, literally, this is literally Patrick Bateman's psychotic episode.
Great, so they gotta be great.
So yeah, the Lizzo situation is basically that. She went around making fun of her own dancers and forcing them to do uncomfortable stuff. And now she's made an apology on Notepad. You know it's going to be good when the apology is on Notepad and it's probably written by some lawyer. But honestly, that is genuinely not as interesting as the fact that Lizzo, a couple of days ago, when the UFO thing was very hot, said that, hey, I know there's a lot of pop culture news and memes going on right now, but the government just say it under oath that they are in possession of UFOs and non-human alien bodies, y'all. What the fuck? I just find that so funny because Lizzo believes that oath is somehow like binding in any way or form. Oh no, I am under oath. What am I gonna do? Oh no, if I lie here, I'm going to hell. It's like, anyways, her response is, it's perfect. It is perfect. It's written in notes, which is, I love how you know before this was published on Twitter, it was first given to a lawyer to review thoroughly before it was even sent to Twitter. These last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound, and too outrageous to not be addressed. Not to be addressed. To not be addressed. Okay. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. Oh wow. I don't know what this is about. Like, I'm not saying that Lizzo definitely did what the people are saying that she did, but what I'm trying to say is if it's true, then who cares if they've been told that it's inappropriate? You told them to do it. Oh, it's inappropriate, guys. Don't do that. You better do it or you're fired. You better do that or you are fired from this dancing group, you dumbass. As an artist, I've always been very passionate about what I do. I take my music and my performances seriously because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. She just said the art that represents me. I just remember like pyrocynical porn from the Ivory situation. It was not okay. Sometimes I have to make hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable, or like they aren't valued as an important part of the team. Apparently, she also used to tell team members that they have 12 hours to learn something, or they're fired. Also, I don't know why she's typing this in Notepad, because she has Twitter Blue. Like, just type it here. I don't understand why you want to make it such a big deal by putting it in the notepad, so it just feels a little bit more serious. Like, you paid $8 for this. You might as well, man. And then some yada yada yabba dabba do, some bullshit, fat people. She ends it by, I'm hurt, but I will not let the good work I've done in the world be overshadowed by this. Oh, right, yeah, the good work. Motherfucking Gandhi over here that saved millions of people from death by being like, being fat is alright. Until you turn 25, in which case you're just gonna die of a heart disease. But, you know, besides, I'm joking. If you're fat, that is cool, dude. I like fat people. That's really cool. I would love to date fat women. It's just that my pelvis can probably not take it. I'm not pyrocynical. Don't expect too much. XQC and Muta Heart pretty much went at it, but it wasn't just Muta Heart, it was also Ethan. Yeah, I know that in this climate, Ethan Klein is pretty much non-existent, to be fair. But, you know, he has a YouTube channel. And he had a debate with XQC where XQC probably said that Ethan's wife is an OnlyFans artist. And then Ethan went through a spastic episode where he uses his soundboard 55 times every second because he thinks that's funny. Anyways, yeah, basically what happened with XQC and Muta was throughout the week they were just headbutting. The whole drama between Muta and XQC was the reaction drama. And the Ethan Klein was also a debate on reaction, and then XQC turns into a warm at the end of it. I don't know what? Like, what? Don't get me wrong, XQC is by far probably the most brain-dead YouTuber I've ever seen in my entire life. As in, I'm pretty sure if Twitch didn't exist, XQC would be homeless in a matter of months. There is no way this guy can even tie his own shoes. The guy can't even clean his own house. It's pretty fair to say he's very incompetent and inept. So I have no idea why people decide to pick a fight with him. Don't get me wrong, making fun of him, that's alright, but trying to debate him actively? Are you brain dead? It's kind of like debating with a rock. It's pointless. Their opinion would not change, and they would not get any better at debating people. Yeah, that's basically all that happens. And XQC did make fun of Ethan in DMs, which I salute him for that one. Hell yeah. I don't like Ethan, so I support that 100%. You know what? Nah. Just to give you guys a little throwback to my first commentary video ever. Pokimane done goofed up. Anyways, yeah, Pokimane... I'm kidding, by the way. Pokimane did not goof up. Pokimane just went on her Twitter and said, I cannot believe it's 2023 and I'm still being told to get back to the kitchen in the middle of a solo queue game. I can't cook for shit, and playing video games has made me millions of dollars. Suck my ass. Pokimane sometimes does this. Even my first video that I ever made on her was just about this exactly. I mean, and that was like around, what, 2019, 2020? It's been 3 years and this woman is still whining. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like you should just sit down and take it when something is happening that you're not happy about. But when something is happening and you're not happy about and you complain about it several times in the past and nothing happens, usually complaining again won't do shit. And Poki's trying to do what exactly here? Like, really, what is she trying to do else than just be like, oh, my life is so hard, people in video games tell me that I need to go back to the kitchen. Like, she just, this is just complaining for the sake of complaining at this point. It's like, oh, people in a video game told me to go back into my $1 million kitchen. But like, I make video game money. Like, what the f***, dude? Do you think I give a sh** that you made millions of dollars off of gaming? Oh, I'm sorry, everybody that was watching this video that is a Pokimane fan, I respect you. I really don't. But hey, let's say I do. Okay, if you're a Pokimane fan, that's great, dude. Can you name one Pokimane play that was so impressive that made her a good gamer? Like, objectively above people like Warobay that are pretty much only watched because of their skill level. Objectively. Do you know them? No, I don't. I fucking don't. I really don't. I have no idea why Pokimane thinks that she got popular off of playing games or her commentaries when both of those are bad. And no, Pokimane does not get popular off of video games. Oh, please, love, get over yourself. You have no gaming skills. Your gaming skills is as average as it can be. It's kind of like me playing Counter-Strike and getting a KD of 1 and then be like, everybody watches me for my fucking gameplay. And then comes her commentary, which is just unfunny and uncreative and just So the only good content Pokimane makes is pretty much her reaction videos, and the only reason those are good content is because she's stealing other people's content that are good. Her reaction videos are trash though. She just sits in the corner and eats food, adds nothing to the video. Because of course, that is good content, by the way, that is good content. I'm sure you all have gone to school. If not, you don't know. You do not have any idea how lucky you are. But if you've gone to school, there is always that female group that are just so annoying. They are loud, and they just speak in gibberish. It is literally enchantment table speech. They are like, oh, slay queen, you're the baddest out there. It's like, what the f are you guys saying? Shut the f. Sitting next to these kind of people makes you want to shoot yourself. And unfortunately, places like Twitch and YouTube allow these people to not only not be exiled from humanity, but also be popularized. So in the comments, you have someone being like, can confirm, Poki is a bad. Oh my god, that is so cute. You call someone a bad. And then our queen. Like, you know, like you do realize there is two kinds of fan bases on the internet. The fan base that is respectable. And a fan base that are cooks. Pokimane's fanbase are 90% cooks because they are there for how she looks and how she speaks. It's very unfortunate. I'm sorry. I know Pokimane is really defensive about this, but it is just fucking true. I'm sorry. Because let's be real, it can't be that Pokimane is just a great gamer. Because there are so many people that are better gamers than Pokimane, and so many people that are the same level as her that do not have the same level of following. So it has to be something external from the games she plays. All I'm saying is, statistically, it's impossible for all your fans to like you based on your gameplay, because if that were the case, then everybody would have the same amount of fans that you have, and that's impossible. That being said, like, you know, 5 days from now, Pokimane is gonna make another post being like, I can't believe it's 2023 and people are still saying that I should go make him a cum sandwich.
Red bottom sipping purpleine. Bitch, I'm gon'
That's all for this week. Thanks for watching this video. Be ready for the next AUSR. I really need to find a better name for this.